Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. We have a top 25 class between two of the best teams in the sport and both hoping to enhance their postseason resume. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rhodes.
I caught up with the Buffaloes head coach before the game. This running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Buffaloes headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
On the run, it's Overton. Finding some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver and the intended target. As a result, that ball's incomplete.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Making side adjustments here. 4th down, Lewis. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about this.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the 1st. He's got a fresh set of downs.
And the Buffaloes in the hurry up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Atkins. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
Might be calling a hot route. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Skips away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds after the long game, and they've got it now 1st and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Colorado!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he added the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reynolds. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Now the play fake. Stepping to the right. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
What a terrible, terrible shank. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to power their way ahead. Breaks the tackle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Young. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Buffaloes! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Throwing on the run. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him move him inside. You see him move him outside. You see him move him in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And the Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Could be an alley. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
He's open on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Backs looking for the goal line. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Pushes ahead. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. They've already converted 1 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't.
Maybe some room here. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bucks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
What an unbelievable play on offense. And I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball and give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Coming out with it, it's Heath. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 24 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And it's West Virginia on top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. But this team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the bill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Makes the grab. It's Young. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Young. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the...
Makes a grab and room to run. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Colorado. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks one deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Back to pass. Buying some time. Looking down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw, it's Baker. It's complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Towards the sideline. Gain of 20. And that's good enough for a first down.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll get rid of it. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Offense facing.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Lewis. He's moving out of the pocket. Snags it, and he's open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. In the red area, it's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
With the draw, it's Young. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a fourth down decision to be made by this offense. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains.
Booster, sweep, go!
Lewis to throw for it on fourth. Escapes the pressure going right. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on fourth down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. Back up.
Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Nice move there. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He'll pull it down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to keep it in the air. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Ready to fire from the pistol. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Grabs it in the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that. He wants to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. Rams him with the stiff arm. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. To the air, it's Baker. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Hokies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they